This backyard used to look completely different. And over the past few years, we slowly transformed it into a cozy outdoor space that honestly feels like a mini resort now. But here's the thing, some of the biggest changes didn't come from expensive furniture, they came from DIYs, creativity, layering textures, and honestly, a lot of Dollar Tree hacks. This backyard has been years in the making. We removed a massive tree, dug up roots, leveled the yard, redid our pool deck and the pool, and added pavers, built patio roofs, and added ceiling fans and tropical plant landscaping. And little by little, I started layering in budget-friendly details, and that helped to make everything feel warm and intentional. This is our backyard when we bought this house. And although we did a lot of renovations, a lot of the high-end look came from small details. And many of those details came from Dollar Tree, thrift stores, and DIYing. I think sometimes people assume beautiful outdoor spaces happen instantly, but ours has evolved little by little over several years. And in case you missed my last video, I shared Dollar Tree laundry basket DIYs that surprisingly look high end. And I made a lot of these for my backyard refresh. I've got wood look lanterns, hanging plant hammocks, round wall trellis decor, candle rings, a modern round tray, plant stand accents, and more. So make sure you check out that video for the full tutorials. One of the first projects that I did for this backyard refresh was involving our patio well large deck box. So I originally got this deck box to organize all of our pool supplies, and I used to have it sitting right in front of our pool, but I decided to place it underneath of our patio and create a cushion for it, so it turned it into a bench. So I have this foam, and I have this tablecloth that I got from a thrift store for $4. I've already wrapped it up. It's like a 4-inch thick. It's really thick, but I've had it sitting in my shed forever, so I'm just gonna use it for this project. Okay, so I've got my cushion pinned together. See, it's all pinned right here, and I do have a finger protector because I'm using a high temperature glue gun. And I'm just going to start by gluing it in place. Doing the same thing on the ends here. And now that everything's glued together, I can just remove the pins. This is such an easy way to upgrade your seating without sewing. So I have this large pillow, and I do like it a lot, but I want to turn it into 2 lumbar style pillows. So I'm just going to cut it right across, and then we're going to attach it together. And I'm going to actually take some of the stuffing out. So this was a $7 pillow at the thrift store. All right, so I'm just going to start taking some of this stuffing out because I won't be able to close it if there's too much stuffing, and I'll be able to use the stuffing in more pillows. So I'm really getting my bang for my buck here with this $7 thrift store pillow. There's a lot of stuffing. Sometimes pillows are like way overstuffed. Just folding this side in and then folding this side under. And we're just going to use our pins to hold it in place until we get that glue gun going. Do it like this. Would you look at that? I just made 2 pillows, plus I have enough to make like maybe 2 or 4 pillows. So I'm going to use the hot glue gun to glue this end together. And these are actually glue sticks, full-size glue sticks from Dollar Tree. And these finger protectors are also from Dollar Tree. Now, I don't really care about the piping here. I know it has piping on the other ends of this pillow, but that's totally fine with me. I don't need piping right here. This is going to be sitting on this edge, so nobody's even going to see it. But if you wanted to make piping to match, feel free. So we're just going to glue this piece together here. Now I'm going to remove those pins, and there might be some gaps there where I had the pins, so I'm going to go back through with my glue gun to make sure there are no little holes sticking out. I bet you never thought to turn one pillow into 2 lumbar pillows, but actually I had so much stuffing left over that I'm going to be using it in the next DIY project. Before that next DIY, I wanted to share outdoor curtains that I added for a cozy patio feel. This is what made the biggest visual difference in creating a cozy outdoor room. These curtains completely softened the space and made it feel like an outdoor resort. I partnered with TwoPages to feature their outdoor curtains in this backyard refresh, and I genuinely love how much they elevated the patio space. Here's the before picture of what it looked like out here. It just looked like it was missing something all the time. And now that the curtains are there, it gives it that resort cabana feel. And it also helps to protect our patio from some of the sunlight that comes in the morning and heats up the space. So it actually cools down this interior patio space. But I wanted to share really quickly how I attached these to our roof. We had some hooks already existing that we drilled in to support our string lights, and then I just used a clothing line from Dollar Tree to drape these across instead of using a traditional curtain rod because I wasn't really sure how to attach it, but the string is actually holding up really nice, and I did use a little self-adhesive hook in the center as well to keep them supported. These curtains are also available with the tie backs to match, so I use the tie backs every now and then, but I do like the curtains open as well. So here are 2 things I found at Dollar Tree that I'm going to be using to make some outdoor pillows. I found these 2 pillowcases, $1.50, and a shower curtain. I honestly can't remember if this was $5. This might have been $7, so double check. All right, so I just folded my shower curtain into like a third of the size, and I cut out a long section and then cut out 3 squares. So I have 3 of these that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna turn it inside out so the right sides are facing each other. And I've got my hot glue gun ready to go. And I'm just gonna start gluing the edges together. Go ahead and do this side. Now I'm just gonna turn it right side out. I'm just gonna start stuffing my pillow with all that stuffing that I had from the other pillow that was clearly overstuffed. But you could use like a polyfill, anything that's good for outdoors, like polyester stuffing. And you could even use plastic bags. I've used plastic bags to make outdoor pillows before. Of course, you know, you don't want them to be pillows that people are going to be sitting on or trying to use as a pillow. Now I'm just going to pin the ends just like I did my last pillow. Okay, you can hear my dog in the background. He's really whining right now. And then we're going to glue this together. And you don't have to use hot glue. You could sew these. I would love to pull out my sewing machine and sew these. These probably actually would be a lot quicker, believe it or not, to sew it. And it's a little bit more durable. I'm going to take these pins out. Using shower curtains from Dollar Tree to make some outdoor pillows is genius because they're waterproof. And actually, I used the same hack for our old cushions for our seats, even on our sofa area. I used some Target shower curtains and I just cut off the old cushion cover and then hot glue gunned the shower curtain in place. So then now all of my cushions outside match and they're all waterproof. For this next project, I grabbed these pillowcases from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2 in several colors. I used my Cricut Explore machine to cut some HTV. I've got it in my SVG vault at Craft and Create Club. And I used my Easy Press to heat press this into place. And actually, yeah, these have held up really well outdoors. I'm gonna tell you, I made these a few weeks ago and they've been doing really well. Of course, they're not in direct sunlight, but so here's the thing with these pillowcases. I just took a standard pillow and tucked it into place because these are full size like bed pillowcases, and I just used a throw pillow to just kind of tuck it into place, but you could easily sew them. And then again, this is one of those projects that you could sew and you could sell these on Etsy. And if you want to learn more about how to use your Cricut machine to make products that you can sell and make an income on Etsy, you need to check out my Cricut To Cash workshop. I'll link it below for you. One other thing I wanted to include in this refresh video is our faux concrete table. I actually DIY'd this table years ago and I still love it. I actually have a full tutorial on my blog if you wanted to check that out. I think timeless DIYs are always worth it because they can evolve with your space over time. And this table, we moved it right in front of our pool, but we've had it all over our pool deck and under the patio and even on the paver patio. So I just love that it fits anywhere and it's weatherproof. Now I'm going to be making some faux concrete planters. The bottom of my pots as lids to kind of make like a makeshift table. So I'm actually, because I want these to look like faux concrete, I'm going to spray paint them and then we're going to add some texture with a hack later. And I'm using just a matte white spray paint. Okay, so to get the faux concrete look, I'm just using this outdoor paint from Dollar Tree and I'm going to be mixing it with some baking soda. And that's it. So I'm just going to mix it up and then I'm just going to start to paint it on my pots, which have already been painted, by the way. So it's already got a base coat on it. And then once I just let that dry, you probably want to give it another clear coat, especially if these are going to be outside in the elements. And as I mentioned, I was using the bottom of my pots as actual lids on other pots. So I think that's pretty genius. I can hide things inside of it. And these instantly upgraded my space and made everything feel more modern and high end. And they also double as side tables. I also wanted to mention that we've had all of our outdoor wood furniture for several years now. This was the first year that I actually felt like I needed to sand it down and restain it. But even after doing that, I still think they look amazingly beautiful. So I would highly recommend all of these wood furniture pieces if you're looking for new outdoor furniture. And I also wanted to mention once again all of these Dollar Tree DIYs that really pulled everything together. The laundry basket DIYs, where I created these candle accents, trays, wall decor, plant stands, lanterns, hanging greenery, and all of these shower curtain cushion hacks. I just can't believe how easy it all came together and on a budget. And adding these outdoor curtains, they made the biggest difference for creating the cozy outdoor room. I love how it looks and feels out here now. Believe it or not, I actually still have one more project that I want to do out here. But looking back at where this space started compared to now, honestly makes me so grateful we kept working on it. I still have more projects that I want to do out here, including some DIY outdoor floor poofs I've been planning, but seeing how far this backyard has come from the before photos, it makes me so grateful that we kept going little by little. And if you're working on your own home or backyard right now, I hope this inspires you to start with what you have and create something beautiful over time. If you missed my Dollar Tree laundry basket DIY video, definitely go watch that next, because those projects became some of my favorite details in this entire backyard makeover. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more budget-friendly home DIYs, Dollar Tree projects, Cricut ideas, and backyard inspiration. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one.